we didn't get answers that we wanted because, you know, she had to be careful about what she said in front of him.
Another family in Evangeline Parish with questions about the death of their loved one and her relationship with Phillip Dewoody. Now, Dewoody is the man under arrest in connection with the disappearance of Joyce Thomas, the Ville Platte woman whose body was found today in St. Landry Parish.
Now, so far, Dewoody is facing kidnapping charges in Evangeline and St. Landry parishes. According to police, days before Joyce Thomas disappeared from Ville Platte, Dewoody abducted and assaulted a woman from Opelousas. It's that woman who told police where Dewoody took her, which led them to Thomas's body today. KATC Investigates uncovered Dewoody has an extensive criminal background. He was granted parole in June after being sentenced to more than 100 years for crimes going back to 1984. Among his convictions, armed robbery, simple burglary, second-degree kidnapping, and aggravated escape. So many are wondering why he was out of prison. Well, he was first eligible for parole in 2013 because of the Act 790. It allowed parole consideration for some inmates who have been sentenced to 30 years or more, have served at least 20 years, and have reached the age of 45.
Tonight, at least one more family in Acadiana has questions about Dewoody's involvement with their loved one. Chris Welty joining us live in studio. And Chris, what are their concerns tonight?
Marcel, Jim, the Hudson family from Point Blues says they're disturbed by the news involving Phillip Dewoody. One woman tells me he was dating her aunt in the months before her sudden death.
Like, she was living her best life at this point, in love.
Rebecca Frechette, better known as Miss Sally, thought she found the man of her dreams. She met Phillip Dewoody through Facebook in October 2019, and they started dating shortly after.
Here comes November. We didn't even know, but he moved in and they were pretty serious. So she was in love, he loved her. It sounded perfect.
Sally's niece, Adriana Hudson, says Dewoody made many of her family members feel uncomfortable with the way he talked and treated their aunt.
We were just thinking, okay, we're being too dramatic, you know, we're just trying to protect her.
Hudson says Dewoody kept his history in and out of jail a secret for as long as possible, but her family's lawyer looked into his past. She says they discovered Dewoody used multiple names and wasn't very forthcoming when her aunt would ask him questions.
And he'd be like, oh baby, I'll have to tell you later, like it's a puzzle and it's all gonna fit together. Or he would say, I'll tell you the next chapter of our lives or my life. I'll tell you, you just have to wait and see.
In November, Sally was found ill in her home. She was rushed to the hospital where she later died. Her family never called police or requested an autopsy, but was always suspicious of Dewoody. We asked Hudson if she believes Dewoody had anything to do with her death.
Honestly, yes, that was my whole family's first instinct. Like, what did he do to you? When we got to her and she was sick, what did he do to you?
Miss Sally eventually died of sepsis. The Hudson family is now planning to go to police. They want an autopsy to rule out foul play. Live in the studio, Chris Welty, KATC TV3.
Here's his picture again. Police want you to take a good look at Phillip Dewoody. They worry he may have more victims in Acadiana.
May possibly be other victims. We've heard that it possibly took place several times. If it did happen to someone and they have not come forward, we stress that they need to come forward and give the information.